Hey there, wild travelers. This is Jim from WildGravityTravels.com, and we are at a new park for us today, Silver Dollar City. And we're here obviously to check out the brand new Time Traveler, the other great rides, Powder Keg, Outlaw Run, which is the second RMC ever built, as well as some other great rides, some other classic rides like Fire in the Hole.
Hey, man, howdy. What time y'all showed up? Make a nice picture right here.
So we're welcoming into Silver Dollar City here, and there's some other great classic rides like I was saying. We've got Fire in the Hole to check out, as well as just the other great things they're building here, and they actually have a 2020 project under construction right now as well. So we're seeing if we can see anything of that, but mainly this will be a nice little park tour, show you guys around, see what we can see. So let's head on into the park and see what we can see. So we have the bakery here on the left, just inside the park gate, and then we're going to go through this gift shop. This is actually where the cave tours start. This is like the hospitality house gift shop, and after that we'll be on into the park, and from here the video we're just going to split up and kind of show you guys different little areas and parts as we go through the rest of Silver Dollar City. So just through this gift shop, through the gift shop there at the entrance, we come into this plaza, and this is the original area to Silver Dollar City way back when it was just really the cave and a little village of craftsmen. And you see we got a stage here. A little show going on right here, right now. Popcorn cart. And then we've got some, we'll come over here to this village kind of behind the stage. Some cool music going on, like I mentioned. So you can see this little village area here. This place over here actually has really, really good ice cream. Homemade, they claim. It's good. All good there. And then we've got just some different craft shops out here. A general store, all of that. And then as we proceed down the pathway to the left, we're going to get into even more craft stuff. Hopefully we'll get down that way here in just a moment and check out all of that. So as I mentioned, we come off that village spot there. We'll go down the hill here to the craft zone, which is pretty cool. Now out back here up at the top of the hill we have an apple butter shop, fresh made apple butter. And then going down through here we'll see what kind of crafts we can find. Looks like leather craftsman, it says right here on the sign. Some fur and leather looks like. Craft shop. And there's all sorts of stuff here at Silver Dollar City. I can tell you just from walking around the park once, I still got kind of lost. So definitely a lot to check out and a lot to see. Hopefully we'll include a good amount of it in this video, but I would definitely encourage you to come out to the park. It's been a wonderful park, a wonderful experience so far. Lye soap here, really good for your skin. So craft lye soap. Over here we got the knife shop, which is pretty cool. Looks like they actually do demonstrations of making handmade knives. And as we come down through here, it looks like we've encountered a log flume. Ah, yes, this is the American Plunge, or I think, yeah, the American Plunge. You can see that right there with the bridge. We'll go take a look over there at that. So we're heading on to Wildfire next, and this is the B&M coaster here at Silver Dollar City. I believe it was built back in 2001. Great coaster, not quite as good as like a Kumba, which I guess would be comparable to it. but still a wonderful piece of the Silver Dollar City collection as far as coasters are concerned. We're gonna go see if we can get a couple angles of the B&M in action. So for visitors of Dollywood, this little building complex should look quite familiar, sort of familiar. It does look similar to Blazing Fury. This is called Fire in the Hole at Silver Dollar City, and it is what I believe to be the first ride that Silver Dollar City ever had. Not 100% certain on that, but still pretty cool. It is basically the same exact ride. This one, for those who miss it at Dollywood, this one still has the water splash effect at the end, unlike Blazing Fury, which was sacrificed many years ago for a safety system, I believe. So this is Fire in the Hole, pretty cool. Their queue is actually out here in like a fireman's cemetery, so it's a little bit different. The queue wise, basically you get on the ride right here, right inside the building. So it's pretty cool to see all of that.
This thing on, I said howdy.
Howdy!
Hey, I'm your conductor Steve here on the back, and I want to be the first to welcome you aboard the Frisco Silver Dollar Line. That's conductor Ben Better up there and Brian waving us out. Everybody waving, yeah, bye. Bye-bye, guys. Yeah, we should see them in about 30 minutes or 2 to 3 days. Ain't uncommon, but it has been up to a week.
Bye, guys.
And bears at the holler. You can take a young'uns in there and they can stuff themselves a little bear for the ride home. And hey, everybody wants a little bear for the ride home. And gentlemen, up ahead and to your left, that green two-story building, well, that's the Silver Dollar Saloon. That's home to some of the prettiest, some of the longest legs you're going to find here at Silver Dollar City, and that's just on the bar stool. So go in there later on today, belly up to the bar, and get yourself a big old frosty root beer float. We just past the saloon is Fire in the Hole. Anybody else Fire in the Hole? Fire in the Hole! Let them hear it. Fire in the Hole.
So this is Powder Keg, another great coaster here at Silver Dollar City, and it is a kind of a unicorn of sorts. This is just the entrance. You can see that it's actually S&S seats, and the layout is really unique in that it was built on top of a former water coaster, and we'll get into that here in just a minute around the corner by the exit area. We're not going to be able to see too much of the track layout from this area of the park. We'll see if we can get something from one of the decks of Wildfire, but this is Powder Keg. It's a very unique coaster, but very, very fun. We've already been on it a couple times. One of my favorites in the park, along with Time Traveler, of course, and Outlaw Run, which is RMC number 2, and we'll be headed over there shortly. So as I mentioned over at the entrance area, this used to be a really old school water coaster style, and this is actually the old track. Some of the support's actually out there on Powder Keg, which we can't really see from many angles. Let's see if we can get one later in our video, but some of the old track supports are actually out there, and then they just welded plates onto it and then added the S&S track. And yes, this is an S&S coaster, as I mentioned before, as well. So you can see, and then kind of the joke here is they have one of the old boats, the old ride vehicles for the water coaster, kind of crashed into the building here, the Q house, for Powder Keg. So that's pretty cool to see as well. And then photo booth is up there, and we can go right up here and check out the launch area next.
For your safety, keep your head back against the headrest, your arms down, and hold on to the lap bar. Keep your hands, arms, and feet inside the train at all times.
Hey! You smell smoke.
At least it backs you up. So we're coming up to Wilson Farms, home of the barn swing. That is another S&S creation. Basically another S&S Scream and Swing. Here on the right, we're noticing these walls. You may see them in some snippets of our videos coming up. They are teasing a 2020 attraction. There is some great progress being made on it. We're not really going to do a construction update of sorts, but there's definitely enough to see going on crane-wise and everything over there. Looks like they started on an entrance on the other side of the park, so we'll be watching for that. And this is the barn swing. So pretty cool to see a swing out of the barn. Really neat themed concept here. And then of course right after the barn swing we come to Outlaw Run. Outlaw Run is RMC number 2, the second one ever built. Starting to show its age here in 2019, but definitely still a great solid ride. Not too rough yet. Actually not really rough at all. Just a little rickety. So we can see the lift here. We'll check out the entrance and Outlaw Run up next. So we're coming up to Wilson Farms, home of the barn swing. That is another S&S creation. Basically another S&S Scream and Swing. Here on the right, we're noticing these walls. You may see them in some snippets of our videos coming up. They are teasing a 2020 attraction. There is some great progress being made on it. We're not really going to do a construction update of sorts, but there's definitely enough to see going on crane-wise and everything over there. Looks like they started on an entrance on the other side of the park, so we'll be watching for that. And this is the barn swing. So pretty cool to see a swing out of the barn. Really neat themed concept here. And then of course right after the barn swing we come to Outlaw Run. So back here in this corner of Silver Dollar City, we have Outlaw Run, and I just gotta say I really actually just like the logo here. This little inline twist, this is a double spin, double inline twist basically, and that is how the ride ends. So a little bit of a spoiler alert there, but really exciting to see that as well. Not gonna get to see a whole lot of this ride either. It's definitely hidden out in the woods. So we'll walk on up here and see what we can gather from Outlaw Run. Really nicely themed area too. Again, something Silver Dollar City does really well, I've noticed, is this theming to the area they're in. Outlaw Run theme, really cool to see. We'll check out the station here. So here we see a river battle ride, mock river battle ride. This is Huck Finn's river battle, I'm going to assume. So this is a good overall look at the river battle. Wonderfully put together. You've got cannons on the pathways everywhere. You've got boats going everywhere. The ability to shoot people. So this is a bit of a unique ride. This is called Flooded Mine. It seems like it's a very old ride here at Silver Dollar City, but they've actually added a unique interactive element to it. Now most of it is inside. Kind of has a storyline of prisoners being in a mine, locked in a mine, and then the mine has been flooded and they can't get out. So it's a really fun little story. But one unique thing they've done is they made it interactive. So they kind of brought back its relevancy. Did kind of take away from the classic feel of it, having all the gun noises. But you do shoot at targets. It is quite fun. We did ride it a couple times today. And I wanted to give it a quick shout out in the video as well. Because it is a great ride. We'll have a full video of the train ride, most of the train ride, separate from this, and that is right here, from the Frisco train depot. So that's pretty cool to see the train in action there. Did include a little snippet of it crossing the bridge earlier, I'm sure, as you all saw. So we'll have that in the video as well as a couple other ride features separate. So stay tuned for those as well. We're gonna move on in our adventures at Silver Dollar City. Just past that original entry plaza area we passed there at the beginning. If we go to the right, we find the newest coaster here at Silver Dollar City, and that is Time Traveler, with an awesome entrance sign. Cool tick-tock, an actual working clock, gears and all of that. The entrance of Time Traveler is right down here on the left. And we also see Thunderation, an old Arrow, like mine train style coaster, entrance on the right. And it's actually quite fun as well. Again, really hard to get either of these on video, but we're gonna try to include it here in a little bit. So we've come to the Grand Exposition, and that is basically like another kids area. Kind of think of it as like country fair at Dollywood. You can kind of compare the two parks. They're both in the same family, Herschend Family Entertainment, and you'll see some similar rides. You'll see some different rides down in here to the other park. So this is the Grand Exposition. First thing we see when we walk in is some massive looking swings here. Big swings ride. So back here we have a little Zamperla coaster hiding back in this corner here. It's always a credit for those enthusiasts that know the troubles and painstakes of getting credits. This is another one, just like Fire in the Hole. So it's a great ride down here. Also, the area features a disco. So you see the cool elephant ride here, kind of like Dumbo, obviously. And then the flying galleons, which are pretty cool. Old style ship ride going in a circle there. Those are pretty cool as well. Sorry, this is the Racing Regatta. I thought it was called the Galleon. It's my bad on the naming. Pretty cool ride as well. And that is about Grand Exposition. Pretty decent kids area over here. Lots of great little rides and fun for the whole family. So one of the other great areas, mostly for kids, I guess, families, good family area, is Fireman's Landing here at Silver Dollar City. You can see the entry sign here, pretty cool, that. And then around Fireman's Landing we have the balloons. We'll see what else we can explore and find as we go through. Over here looks like we have the Fire Wagon Frenzy. So let's go check out that. That's a really cool theming for that type of ride, the Fire Wagon Frenzy. And then this is Firefall here. Firefall is up there. It's a little like mini tower. The Fire Wagon Frenzy. So just exploring more Fireman's Landing here. We've got the play place, which appears to be like a ball play pit inside there. We've got some kids swings over here. Lucky's Dizzy Dogs over here. That's kind of looks like kind of the bounce, like Space Buggies at Kings Island or Frogs and Fireflies at Dollywood's new Wildwood Grove. And then we have Up the Ladder, a really fun themed frog hopper type of ride, a little mini tower for kids. So this area is definitely a little bit more for the little kids, but it looks really fun, really well themed too. I gotta give them props again for their theming and everything here. So wonderful areas all around Silverwood City, or Silver Dollar City. I don't know why I said Silverwood City. And you can actually see the S&S swing from a distance here. But that's going to wrap us up here from Silver Dollar City. I know I was kind of jumbled in talking as I was sort of exploring and learning with you guys on our first visit ever to Silver Dollar City, and it's been phenomenal. The staff's been great here. Theming and service, food, everything's been awesome. It's definitely one of my top experience parks in the country that I've been to. I had the pleasure of picking up my 400th coaster credit here with Outlaw Run earlier in the weekend, so it was a lot of fun to be here. Thanks to the staff of Silver Dollar City. If you're watching this and you work here, you work at a great park, you work with a great set of team members. Awesome park. Be sure to subscribe to our page here on YouTube and look ahead for more content from Silver Dollar City and beyond. My name's Jim from WildGravityTravels.com. Have a great time at Silver Dollar City whenever you visit. You want to talk about theming here, folks. This is actually pretty cool. Even the cell phone chargers are themed. And you can read the Ozarks voltage tree right there.
I'm the captain.
Oh, you can make a count.